Hey YouTube, XX the Panzer XX here. I was hoping to do a pack opening video today, but the post office closed on Saturday before I had a chance to get it, so I'm not gonna get it till Monday. So I figured in the meantime I'd make a video, talking about my 300-point army for the Germans and my defensive line I've came up with, a defensive strategy for the Germans. Okay, here's the map. Okay, it's long ways. Two maps put together going long ways. And as you can see, the line is spread decently thin. But my strategy with that is this. Okay, probably the heaviest defense is the town. I have an MG42 and a PaK-38 covering the road. In the center of the town, I have a Panzer III and a Kar-98. Then in the forest here, I have a Nebelwerfer 42 and another Kar-98. In the back, I got a Panzerfaust for reserve in case the tanks manage to break through and get close. And then a Panzer IV medium tank for some medium tank support there. Okay, the idea with this is obviously going to be a key striking point for anyone attacking. So whether by armor vehicles or infantry, or armored or infantry with mechanized or armored support. So I wanted to keep a strong infantry present here with two Kar-98s and infantry support artillery, the Nebelwerfer 42, as well as an MG42, but I also wanted some anti-tank capabilities here. That's why I decided to put the PaK-38, Panzer III here. But I figured even with those, if they roll on me with medium tanks or heavy tanks, this is still gonna be a pretty, those defenses won't really hold up. So I decided to add a Panzer IV here too. It's basically essentially watching this flank, but it could come forward if needed. So medium tanks and light tanks aren't going to break through. Maybe a heavy tank, but I have a plan for that later. I'll show you. My center is probably has the fewest troops, but it has a good defense because I knew we'd need a lot of infantry support here, so I decided to add a Kar-98 and an MG42. But I knew that also the armor would want to attack here, so because I have so few troops to reinforce this area, I decided to add the PaK-40, a heavier artillery piece. That way we have some power, and another Panzer III. So, the PaK-40 stops the medium tanks, whereas the PaK-38 wouldn't as well. But I still have a Panzer III here. So it's still going to be, the line's still spread pretty thin. Then here on the left flank, I have a Panzer IV Alfs G for medium armor support, and a Marder III Alps M. Basically, he's going to watch around this little area here. He's just going to stay right there and keep tanks and stuff from coming there. I do not have a lot of infantry support on this side. That's why I spared a Kar-98 and my engineer to give me some infantry support. But I also got a Panzerfaust in case they get close, and a officer. And then you can see in the back I have a Panzer III in reserve. If the left flank needs it, or the middle flank, or any flank, you can just come out, and that's all I have to spare for reserve. Now, my plan to try for this is, I know I'm spread really, really thin, but my plan is, reinforce the areas as best I can, and leave, as you can see in the background, way back there, I have a 88 with shield gun. It's put on a hill, and it's got forest in front of it. Really the only thing that's going to be any danger to it is airplanes, but it's anti-air, so hopefully that's in a good position there. But my thinking on where it's got extended range 20 is basically it's going to pound the crap out of armor and infantry before they get close. Then once they get close, they'll be too weak to break through the defensive line. Also, I have my King Tiger placed on a hill back there, and I'm using him basically as mobile artillery, where he has extended range 12. He can see pretty far throughout the battlefield, and you know, if something happens, I need him, I can always just move him down off that field there. I mean off the hill and down onto the field. But he's going to be basically shelling enemies as they get close, along with the 88 there. And then hopefully, if my plan works right, they'll be too weak to break through the defensive line, which is really, it's not that bad for being as thin as it's spread. You know, I have plenty of support of both kinds in all three areas, but and they're all in cover, so I'm hoping this defensive line will work. So again, sorry I couldn't do the pack opening video. Hopefully I'll have that out tomorrow. I also ordered some singles. I ordered me two German mortars, not the light mortars, the real mortars that is treated as artillery, you know, because I needed some more infantry support. I ordered 2 of those for like 50 cents. It was a really good deal. And this defensive line will probably change, you know. I was thinking maybe moving the King Tiger down around here, that way have some more support, and put my 2 mortars back on that hill. They could see farther and have some infantry support. Plus whatever I get in the booster pack. But yeah, I'll have that video for you guys hopefully tomorrow. And I'm also going to be putting up an assault strategy. I hope you guys will enjoy that. And you know, like, subscribe and comment. You know, tell me what you think of my defensive line, and if you have any comments or any suggestions, just let me know. So you know, subscribe and check out my other videos. Until next time, XX Panzer XX out.